Yo, yo. What's going on, everybody? Happy Monday. Happy Monday. I was very close to saying Sunday, but we had a beautiful day off today, man. Happy Monday, y'all. Hope you guys had an amazing 3-day weekend. We got a big, short trading week ahead. Let's get it. What's good, Nelson, Gameboy, Tommy, Pascal, Jaden, Shay, Ski, Dr. Field, Desi, Gods of GIF. What's up, Jacqueline, Jabden, KC. Let's get it. Monica, Dennis, Timo, Francisco, Dana, J-Man, J Banks. What's up? Let's get it, y'all. Let's get it. Y'all know the vibes, man. We're gonna get straight into it. Appreciate every single one of you guys for taking time out of your Monday to come kick it with me. I'll make sure it's worth your guys' time. Anybody who's new here, welcome. I appreciate your time. Also, first we're going to start off with the economic calendar in terms of the data we have for the week ahead. Then we're going to move into the watch list, all right? I'm going to let everybody trickle in here. We're going to start in about a minute and a half. I'll be right back with you guys. Alrighty. Let's get it, everybody. Again, happy Monday. Let's get right into it. First things first here, let's hop into this economic calendar going into Tuesday, September 3rd. Here we go. First things first, Tuesday, September 3rd, a very interesting morning with PMI. That's going to be at 9:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Following PMI, we have ISM, and that is going to be at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So very big day here on Tuesday. PMI and ISM, 9:45 a.m., 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And again, that is on Tuesday, September 3rd. Wednesday, September 4th. Interesting data here as well. We have factory orders and JOLTS at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tuesday, very big day. Wednesday, very big day. Continuing into Thursday, September 5th, we have our usual jobless claims at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, followed by PMI at 9:45 and ISM at 10 a.m. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, back-to-back data days. So make sure you guys are aware and taking precaution going into these data points, especially those releasing after market open. The biggest data in terms of moving the market, in my opinion, is going to be here on Friday, September 6th. This is going to be non-farm payrolls. Again, this is going to be Friday, September 6th at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we pretty much got a jam-packed week here, right? Tuesday to Friday, data every single day, every single morning, right? Just a little recap. Tuesday, PMI 9:45, ISM 10 a.m. Wednesday, factory orders and JOLTS 10 a.m. Thursday, jobless claims 8:30 a.m. PMI 9:45, ISM at 10 a.m. Lastly, Friday, non-farm payrolls at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, very big week this week in terms of economic data. Jam-packed Tuesday to Friday, which is good and bad. If we can get a couple of these reports, well, pretty much all of these reports on the same page, that'll be great for the market. In terms of earnings, nothing really exciting. I looked at it a little bit earlier. I'll glance at it again real quick. Nothing really crazy here. We have NEO pre-market Thursday, DocuSign after hours Thursday. So those are two names that we could potentially trade. Outside of that, don't really see too much on the earnings side. But data-wise, we're jam-packed Tuesday to Friday. I know, man. I'm sure everybody's, wants to address the elephant in the room, and I promise you guys I would if I knew anything. I haven't spoke to anybody. Obviously, you guys probably know more than I do. Everybody's probably talking, saying things. If I genuinely knew something, I would say something, right? I don't know. I don't know. I truly don't know. Like I said, there's no hard feelings on my end. I got love for everyone. You know what I mean? I genuinely don't know what happened. If I did, I would address it. But I don't, All I'm focused on is what I got going on, right? Worried about something that's out of my control, it's not to be worried about, right? That's where a lot of people go wrong, especially for a lot of you guys that are overly obsessed with the situation. Does it make you money at the end of the day? No, it doesn't. So don't give it too much thought. Worry about what makes you money and provides for your family and makes your day better. That's what I'm focused on. But yeah, man, that's it. At the end of the day, I know that I gave 110% day in and day out. So that's all that matters. I sleep good at night knowing that. But yeah, man, let's get into these charts. We're going to go ahead and kick it off here with NQ. For those who don't know what NQ is, it's the future for QQQ. Right? Here we are. Start off with the monthly as always. We're going into a new month here, September. I really spoke about last month's bar, right, which was August. Pretty interesting close here, right? Actually, a very interesting close, right? What we got here is essentially a 15-point move to the downside, followed by an essential 12 to 13% move back up, forming this long bottom wick. This is something we haven't seen since 2006, 2007. So it's about 8-9 years ago, last time we've seen a monthly bar of this caliber in terms of high and low and move in between. So very, very, very interesting price action last month. Very interesting close here. Now we're kind of just in this, I hate to say it, no man's land, right? We're trading kind of in a no man's land right here, right around the open and close of last week in terms of that monthly candle. So from a monthly standpoint here, I mean, right, it's pretty obvious what's going on, right? We're in a very strong uptrend. There's no doubt about that, right? We have continuous higher highs and higher lows here. This last month's bar, I mean, it's strong, right? There's nothing not to take away from the strength there, right? It's very strong. We can all see that through that bottom wick. Going to this month, historically, right? I've showed you guys this plenty of times. September is one of the worst months for the market. And a lot of those big beta names have a very bad month in September. Does that mean much? Absolutely not, but it's something to keep in the back of your mind, right? So from a monthly standpoint here, I would consider this still very bullish. Overall structure bullish. Last month's close, very bullish. So from that standpoint, that's where we're at on the monthly. Weekly, I would have a similar standpoint, right? As you guys can see here, we have that overall bullish structure, higher highs and higher lows throughout this chart here. Just recently putting in a new higher low after that correction we just seen here. So from a weekly standpoint, this chart is extremely bullish, right? 100%. Now, what we need to see here, like I said, we're kind of trading in the medium right here, right? We're kind of trading in the middle area between that recent high and that recent pullback. So right now, we're kind of just sitting in the middle of this recent pullback. Now, what we need to see here, right, for bulls, right, we need to see another higher low up through here somewhere, right, ideally, right, pull back and continue higher. That'd be ideal for bulls. For a bearish case, we would want to see a lower high on the weekly, right? That's what we would want to see. So we would want to see a lower high somewhere around here below those previous all-time highs on the weekly. But obviously, those are what-if scenarios. Right now, where we're currently trading, I would say this structure is still very bullish for valid reason, right? We just held this massive demand here after a nice technical correction. Now we're kind of forming a nice little base up here above this 18.8. So from a standpoint of the weekly, I would consider this chart pretty bullish, right? 100%. From a daily standpoint, this is where it's a little tricky, right? From a daily standpoint, I would honestly consider this pretty bullish as well, right? You guys can see we swept these recent lows, bounced off that demand, and then pushed right back into this major supply, right? There's a couple ways you can look at this chart, right? One is a bull flag, right? That's one thing. That's very evident here, right? We have the flagpole, then we have the flag. You can consider it a bull flag for sure, right? You could also consider it cup and handle, which is essentially the same thing, considering the flag is the most important component, right? So it's a bullish pattern, right? Regardless, I'm not too huge on those, obviously, but from just a structure standpoint, this chart is bullish, right? We can all identify that on this chart. Now, what I really want to talk about, though, is this hourly chart. From a daily standpoint, everything still looks good. But from an hourly standpoint, right, what I'm really going to talk about is this major level here at 19,700, 19,650, right? So if we're looking at this hourly chart, right, as you guys can see, we have a previous all-time high, previous swing low, which was that higher low on the daily, right? What we notice here is a consolidation, right? That would be that bull flag on the daily, right? That's what we're seeing. But what we're noticing here on the hourly is this major supply, right? If you guys notice here, this has been a very, 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 very big inflection point recently, right? Even to right now, right? So our focus this week should be on this 19,700, 19,650 area, right? There's a couple things that we can do here, right? The obvious and my main watch is going to be if we get above it, right? If NQ can get above 19,700, we get a clean break and hold above 19,700, I think this opens the can of worms for a parabolic move. So above that 19,700, definitely want to look for pullbacks. Target would be that 19,840 and then back into 20,000. This is my main watch, right? I like this chart a lot. We've been building here, pushing in these higher lows, kind of building that base right into this massive structure here, right? Now, on the flip side, right, this can go the other way, right? Got this massive supply here, 19,700, 19,650. As you guys can see, right, every time that we've tested this area, it's provided a massive rejection, right? So, with that being said, and since we're trading below it, we could look for a rejection in this 19,650, 19,700 area, right? We've knocked on the door here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different times. So obviously it's a bit higher risk due to how many times we tested previously, right? But this area is still very valid, right? If we end up, breaking this trend here, getting back below that 19,500, this is going to invite much more downside, right? So the big focus this week is going to be this 19,700, 19,650 area. This is all eyes on deck, right? If we can get above 19,700, that's where we can look for those pullbacks to go long, target that 19,850 and then that 20,000 level. On that same hand, right, if we show weakness in this area around 19,700, I would be interested in a rejection there. As you guys can see, this is a massive supply. Downside, it's a bit tricky, right? Like if you're looking for continuation plays to the downside, I mean, realistically, right, if you want to be super, super sharp here, right, if we break this uptrend, I think it's very likely that we get down into this 19,375, maybe even this 19,200. But that's a higher risk entry, right? So what I would want to see, just in terms of continuation, is if we can get below 19,500, that's where we can look for that short position back down into 19,375. Ultimate target would be back down to that 19,100. But in order for us to have confidence in a reversal, right, we need to take out these daily lows, right? We need to take out this 19,100. In order for us to say, hey, I'm comfortable in downside continuation, ideally we reject this 19,700 and then get back below 19,100, and that would permit short entries back down to the 18,900, 18,750, 750 area, right? But the main watch, as I stated, it's going to be that 19,700 level, and then obviously that 19,100 level. I think this is a beautiful chart, right? You guys can see just as well as I can. This supply here is absolutely massive. So I think there can be a lot of opportunity here, whether we fail it for a rejection or if we get above it, 100% we'll look for those pullbacks to go long. I think this is going to put us back into that 20,000 fairly quick, right? Obviously, we just got to be patient and wait for that opportunity. But yeah, that's what I like here on NQ. Let's move over to the ES here. Let me go ahead and get caught up with this chat with everybody out. Let's see. Yeah, man, there's no need to say anything about anyone. You know what I mean? That's not what type of time I'm on. I've never been on time. You guys have never known me to say something about anyone else, right? Regardless of what the situation is. That's just not, it's not me. I don't come to social media. If I have an issue, I'll address somebody privately, right? That's just not what I do. That's not in my character. It's all peace and love over here, man. Whatever may be going on, because I genuinely don't know. That's that, right? That's what it. Did it take me by surprise? Sure, but like I said, I can't worry about things outside of my control. The wheels keep rolling. That's all I know. Alrighty, here we go. ES, right? ES. Crazy, crazy, crazy August close, right? Just look at that previous candle. Insane. 10% move to the downside, held that major demand off 5100, and formed a massive, 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 massive bullish pin bar. It almost engulfed that last 3 months. This is huge, right? Absolutely huge in terms of strength. Structure standpoint, this chart's extremely bullish. Weekly chart, pretty much same thing, right? We pulled back, put in a new higher low. Now we're trading back into these all-time highs, and we're extremely strong, right? So weekly chart is still very strong as well. Daily chart is what I really want to talk about, though, right? We have an absolute beautiful, beautiful, beautiful rally base here, right? We have this nice rally base back into these previous all-time highs. For those of you who know, this can be a continuation or a reversal pattern. So that's what I want to talk about right now, is how we can approach this trading week on ES, right? As you guys can see here, we have a pretty crazy range, right? You guys can see here, it's a box, right? Top of the range, bottom of the range. Top of the range, bottom of the range. Top of the range, bottom of the range, right? It's literal box. And if you guys know me, right, I literally love trading SPY, SPX, and ES. But last week, Monday through Friday, I said no trading SPY, no trading SPX, no trading ES, right? And this is why, right? Why would I want to trade this? Right? There's nothing to trade here. And this is why so many people got cooked last week, because they're trying to trade some bullshit, right? Period. Right? Period. You got to be able to look at the chart, and like I always say, man, it's like a book. You just got to know how to read them, right? I really trade. I'm not just a marketer. That's the big thing, right? Some of these guys are marketers. I'm a trader. There's a big difference, right? So I don't even want to get into it. I don't want to get into it. Anyway. Yeah, it's a big big channel, man. But what we need to be focused on this week, right? ES in particular, right? Obviously, you guys can see here we have a massive range, right? So anywhere in between here, right? This would be considered my no trade zone, right? But if ES can get above 5670, right? That's where we can then look for those pullbacks to go long into 5700 and then 5720. 5720 are those previous all-time highs, right? Above 5670, I would be interested in a long position. I definitely want to look to be out by this 5700 approaching at 5720 for those previous all-time highs. That is the line in the sand ultimately. In order to be confident in upside continuation, we need to break that 5720. But if we get above 5670, we can look for that long position up into that area. On the flip side, right? Let's say we push back into the supply and reject as we've seen previously. If we get back below 5650, it's very likely we trade back down into the bottom of this range, right? It's very, very likely. I don't want any parts of that, right? The only way I'm going to trade ES, I'm going to trade SPY, I'm going to trade SPX, is if I can get a clean break of 5670 or 5565, right? So upside level, 5670, downside level, 5565, right? If we get below 5565, that's when I'll be comfortable going short on ES and SPY, back down into these lows at 5500, right? Very, very simple. Anything in between here is my no trade zone. I don't want any parts of it, right? Obviously, if we miraculously get a clean setup here, I would look for a rejection, right? If we get a clean setup down here, I would look for a bounce, right? But the bottom line is, for newer traders that don't have a great read on price action, that would be the no trade zone, all right? Since we're talking about ES, let's hop over to SPY. Let me know when you guys are ready. I know a lot of you guys like to follow along SPY with me. So when you guys let me know you're ready, we'll go ahead and move forward here. I know there's a delay, so I'll give you guys a couple seconds. Do I plan on starting a Discord? No, I don't. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't plan on. I like where I'm at right now. I don't want the responsibility at the moment. I just want to focus on my trading, focus on my mentees, keep it moving. That's it. Yeah, man. But I will. Either this month or next month, I'm gonna live trade for free with a 5K account and grow it with everybody for free. Right? That's what I'm gonna do. So you guys got the inside scoop. I planned on dropping details on my Instagram probably Friday or next Monday, and I'm gonna live trade free across the board, no strings attached, for everyone with a 5K account. And whatever I end at the month, that's where I end at. Just gonna have fun with it. Just gonna have fun with it. That's the next move for me, right? Next move for me. For a whole month. First to the end of the month, 5K account, everything live on screen. Bada bing, bada boom. Next week. Y'all heard it first. I'm going to announce it publicly very soon. But like I said, yeah, for everyone. Free. Bada boom, bada boom. Alrighty, SPY, here we go. You guys know the drill, man. Pretty much same chart here as ES. A monthly is absolutely insane. Look at that close on SPY's monthly, right? That's absolutely insane with rising volume. Pretty much engulfed the previous 2 months, almost the past 3 months. Massive bullish pin bar. That's pretty much bullish as it gets, right? Whoops, sorry, didn't mean to blind you guys. But the SPY monthly, bullish as it gets. Weekly, very bullish as well. Daily, Friday's close was very interesting, as you guys can see. We flipped that daily bar from obviously a bearish push into a bullish close, almost above that top of that base. And that's what I want to talk about now, right? And not to forget, right? What's super important when looking at charts, right, is one, looking for confluence, looking at conflict through multiple time frames, but also looking at context, right? So if we're looking at the context of this chart, we just had a major correction, pulled back, bounced off a macro demand here. Now we're pushing back into these all-time highs and forming a base, right? So when we're up here at this base, it's very important that you trade according to what the market is doing, right? Not what you're thinking. So the levels to pay attention to on SPY are very, 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 very simple, right? As obviously you guys can see, we have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful base here, right? In order for me to want to trade SPY, right, we need to see a break and hold above 565.50. If we can get above 565.50, that's where I can confidently enter positions long and say, hey, I want to look for those move back into new all-time highs. That's the game plan on SPY. I think if we get above 565.50, 570 plus is in the cards very, very, very shortly after, right? Downside, very simple, right? If we can get back below 553, that's where we can look for a short position back down into 550 and at 545, right? So the big levels to watch on SPY here are as follows. 565.50 is the upside trigger. If we can get above that and hold, that's where we can look for those pullbacks to go long in the 570. Downside, all eyes on this 553. Anything in between, like I said, that's kind of my no trade zone. I stuck to my plan last week, didn't trade SPY, didn't trade SPX, didn't trade ES. If we stay anywhere in between this range again, I'm likely going to do the same thing. So I encourage you guys have a similar approach, unless you want to pull your hair out trying to trade this nonsense we've seen for the past week and a half. But yeah, that's what I'm watching here on SPY. It's a clean chart, right? Overall structure, in my opinion, is very bullish. Monthly chart, extremely bullish. Weekly bullish. Daily is even bullish with that. You can call it a bull flag, you can call it a rally base, whatever you want, right? We just put in this new higher low here on that higher time frame. Now we got this hourly higher low. If we break the top of this base here, SPY's gonna see that 570 plus shortly after, 100%. And on the flip side, if SPY fails these previous all-time highs and gets back below 555, 553, it's very likely we're going to see a much deeper pullback. So this is where we're trading, right? This is a massive make or break area for SPY, right? That is why I said in the title, a big move is brewing. We're not going to sit up here for long. I can guarantee you that, right? We are going to make a move very, very soon. But don't try to predict the move. React to it once we get confirmation based off of the levels I just mentioned above. Right? Very, very simple. All right, let's get over to QQQ. Beautiful chart here, right? I like this a ton more than SPY and for valid reason, right? Weekly looks good. Daily looks good. Monthly looks good. Got a beautiful flag here on the daily, right? But like I said, once we get down to that hourly, that's where a little bit of that conflict steps in, and that's what I really want to talk about now, right? Major level here on QQQ at 478. This is my main watch for the week ahead, right? Main watch is going to be if we can get above 478, we can get a nice strong close above it. I'm going to look for those pullbacks, right? I'm going to absolutely slam them, right? This is a beautiful, beautiful level for longs. If we can get above 478, longs are on the table. We look for those pullbacks. First target would be that 481.50. Second target would be that 485. This is my top long watch for the week ahead. Hands down, and you guys can see why. This is a very, 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 very important level here on the hourly. All right? Beautiful level. Now, on the flip side, as I spoke about with NQ, that 19,700 correlates to that 478. So, let's say, for example, we push into 478, wick above it, fail, start to consolidate below. That's where we can look for a short position there with a stop above that previous high day. And we're looking for a move back down into this target of 472, 470, right? I would be interested in that, right? But in order to be confident in downside continuation, right? Confidently enter a position and hold it, is a break and hold below this 465. If we get below 465, that opens the door for a move back down to this 458 and then that 455 area. So that's going to be the main watch there for downside. 465, main watch for upside, 478. That 478 is my top watch this week if we can get above it for longs. I think we could at least see a move back at these recent highs, 482, 485. And that's what I love here on QQQ. We've covered ES, NQ, QQQ, and SPY so far. Let's get into these individual names for the week ahead. First things first here, I want to go over Amazon. This is an absolute beautiful chart. Weekly chart looks very good. Flip that last candle into a nice bullish pin bar here. Monthly, got that nice strong wick throughout August. Closing into, opening into September here. Got a beautiful daily chart here. Just broke out of this nice little flag with nice increase in volume. This Amazon chart is one of my top long watches, right there along with QQQ for the week ahead. On top of that, Amazon just tested a major demand here at 169. As you guys can see, this was a very, very, very significant demand, and we just held it, put in a new higher low here, another higher low, and that is one of the main reasons I was looking forward to trading Amazon on Friday. Mentees and I caught that while I was at the beach on my laptop listening to the waves crash in the background. Made $1,200 on hotel Wi-Fi that covered half of my trip. If that isn't motivating for you to learn how to trade, I don't know what is, right? I don't know what is, right? Anyway, this is a beautiful chart. Beautiful trade we took on Friday. What we can watch now, right, is first things first, if Amazon pulls back into 175, 174, this is my main area to watch for a demand bounce. On the other hand, if Amazon continues to show strength, all eyes are on this 179 level. As you guys can see, this has been a major inflection point, right? So in order to be confident in longs on Amazon, we need to get above 179. If we can get above 179, we can definitely see a move back into 180 and then 182 plus for sure. Right? This is an absolute beautiful chart for valid reason, as I just discussed with you guys. If you guys want me to, I'll do a little trade recap from Friday. If not, we'll keep it pushing. Just let me know. If you guys want a little recap, I'll be more than happy to do it. I will be more than happy to do it. Give me 1 second here. I'm going to take a drink of water. All right, y'all want to do a recap? Cool. All right, let's get it. We'll make it quick and easy. Alrighty, so going into Friday session, right? First is context, right? Why did I like Amazon long, right? Well, let's go look at the context. We just had bounced off a major demand here, 169. Held that daily 200 MA, right? So we put in a higher low here, put in another higher low, put in another higher low pre-market. Where did we push into? We were building this base into 174, which was a very significant hourly level, right? Now, an important note here is when looking at breakout levels is making sure we have room to run. Last time Amazon broke that 174, it was a move from 179 into 174. So I knew the measure move here in terms of risk to reward was great, right? So the whole trade thesis was based off Amazon holding that macro demand at 169, building into this 174, and anticipating that 174 break. What made me enter this trade was when we cleared that 174 level, right? So market open, Amazon essentially pushed into these highs, right? As you guys can see here. Important to note a couple things, right? One, relative strength. Off market open, if you go look at Amazon compared to SPY, Amazon was outperforming. It was ticking green while SPY was ticking red. Number two, we had nice strong momentum into our level of 174, excuse me, and through our level of 174. So that confirmed that breakout from resistance to support, along with that nice rising volume. So once we got that strong 5-minute candle closure above 174, my job was to wait for that very next pullback to enter long as close to 174 as possible so I could have the best risk reward as I could with a stop back below that breakout candle low, right? So what did I do? I waited for that next 5-minute candle to pull back into 174.40, which was exactly yesterday's high. So if you look at the chart, that was my zone to scale in. 174.40 into 174, right? So as soon as Amazon ticked down into 174, that's where we got filled. So that very next candle, you'll notice, pushed down into 174.40. That is where we got filled. Just a classic break and retest of this clean hourly structure, and that is why I took Amazon. My target was 175.50, which was that next hourly resistance, and we caught about 30% on this trade in a matter of 10 minutes. Clean, clear, level-to-level move. Doesn't get cleaner than that. Beautiful trade. Beautiful, beautiful trade. We entered here. We sold here. Caught about 30%, risking about 10%. It was beautiful. Right? Absolutely beautiful. And that's the reason I took Amazon. So just a quick TLDR for those who may just tuned in or didn't fully understand. Massive level here at 174 after holding a macro demand. Got that clean break and hold above 174, flipping it to resistance, to support. We longed to pull back. Bada bing, bada boom. And even after that, right, I was already gone. But that pullback again into 174 was even cleaner, right? If you notice, Amazon pulled right back into that 174 level, right? Failed it, reclaimed it, enter on the reclaim with the stop loss back below that previous candle low, target that previous high a day. That's an A+ setup. I just gave you guys some free game. Right? This is an A+ setup right here. Right? A+ setup. Why? Right? We held that macro demand. We broke that 174 early on in the day with nice strength. Caught a nice pullback here. Amazon was holding up relatively strong against the overall market when it was selling at that specific time. We wicked below 174, reclaimed it on the very next candle, allowing us to have a tight stop loss below that previous candle low, which reclaimed 174, and that is how we could have took on that position and target those recent highs with 50 cents of risk for a potential $1.50 plus move, which was a 3-yard trade. So that was beautiful. Beautiful. And I didn't take that trade, right? I didn't take this one. I took this one. I just want to make that clear. But if I was at my setup, I would have definitely taken that one as well. Anyway, Amazon. One of my favorite names for this upcoming week. That 174, 175 bounce or above 179. Next, we have Nvidia. Nvidia is my top short watch, right? For very, very, very valid reason, right? One, as you guys can see here, I want to talk about first things first, right? If you look at SPY's daily chart, it looks something like this, right? Nice little rally and a base. A rally base can be a continuation or reversal pattern. So if Nvidia would have broke the top of this base, that would have been a rally base rally, right? But it broke the bottom of the base, turning into a rally base drop, which is a reversal pattern. So if you look at the chart now, what do? We broke the bottom of that base. So that base is now of supply from demand, right? So what can we do now, right? That's our supply. Nvidia pushes back into this 123, 125 area. This is our watch for a rejection off that previous demand turn supply. This big structure here, right? That's the game plan on Nvidia, right? And that's how you can trade those rally-based drops. Same way for a rally-based rally, right? If Nvidia would have broke the top of this base, right, we would have waited for that candle closure above 131, and that's where we'd have looked for those pullbacks to go long for that rally-based rally. But since we broke the bottom of the base, excuse me, didn't mean to blind you guys, right? As you guys can see, this 123, 125 area is a massive, massive, massive supply, right? This has shown and proven to be a very, very, very respected area, regardless of support or resistance, right? So since Nvidia is now trading below it, it is our supply. So if we pop back into that 123, 125, that's where we can look for a rejection to go short, right? That's a beautiful chart, right? Great relative weakness here after underperforming the overall market last week and especially Friday, right? If you look at the market, right? Look at SPY at the end of the day. Made a $7 move to the upside in a matter of 2 hours. QQQ made a $6 move to the upside. 1.3% move in a matter of 3 hours. Look at Nvidia. Pretty much stayed flat. This is the definition of relative weakness, right? It underperformed against the overall market, right? This is why I really love it for shorts as long as we're below this 123, 125 supply, right? So the game plan is going to be, hey, if we pop back into the supply here, that's where we can look for a reject, right? On the flip side, if Nvidia gets back below 114, that's where we can look for those short side plays down into 110, and even that 100 level would be on the table if we got below 110. But this is one of my top short watches here for a very valid reason. Next, we have Best Buy. Usually don't trade light names like this, and you guys know because it obviously hasn't been on my watch list. But this is a beautiful chart, right? As you guys can see here, we just had a massive, massive multi-time frame macro breakout here on Best Buy. This is a weekly breakout, monthly breakout, daily breakout. This is huge, right? Reported earnings last Thursday, gapped up over this major supply, which is now demand. Currently forming a nice little flag here, triangle, pennant, whatever you want to call it. It's bullish. It's a continuation pattern, right? That is why I love Best Buy here. So the game plan is if we pull back into that 94, 95 area, that previous structure on the daily, that's where I'm going to look for a demand bounce, right? I'm also going to look for continuation if we can get above 103.50. If we get above 103.50, that's where we can long those pullbacks and target that 105 and 110 area. This is my top long watch for the week ahead. Absolutely beautiful. Love this chart. Contracts are liquid. I already checked, so we're good there. Tesla, next name I want to keep on watch. First things first, right? This is a very similar chart to QQQ. Or Amazon even, right? If you go look at Amazon, that setup we traded on Friday, that 174, right? Look at the chart. It's almost identical to Tesla, right? Look at this chart structure, right? Almost identical to Tesla, right? Look at that structure. Downside, build into this 174 after holding that base higher low, right? Take note of that chart. Now look at Tesla. Almost identical, right? Had that recent demand hold. Now we got this higher low here, pushing into this massive resistance at 215. This is almost an identical setup, right? So what I want to watch here on Tesla is this 215 level, right? If Tesla can get above 215, this can be a parabolic move back into 220 plus. So this is my main watch here. If Tesla gets above that 215, we can long those pullbacks. First target would be that 220. Second would be that 225. This is an absolute beautiful setup here. Absolutely love this Tesla chart if we can get above that 215 level. 100%. Beautiful chart. Next, I want to talk about Netflix. This is a chart that I really love, right? I want you guys to note something here. Look at this monthly chart, right? This monthly candle for August just engulfed the previous 2 months, right? This is a massive bullish engulfing that just closed above those previous all-time highs. This is a beautiful, beautiful chart, forming a nice bull flag here on the daily. Held that demand at 680 very well last week. This chart is building very well for upside, right? So what we want to watch here on Netflix is if we can get above 710, right? If Netflix can clear those previous all-time highs at 710, this is going to go parabolic, right? So this is one of my top long watches above that 710 level. We can look for those pullbacks to go long into like 725 and 750. And that's what I'm watching here on Netflix. And yeah, guys, that's what I'm watching for the trading week ahead. Covered ES, NQ, QQQ, SPY, Amazon, Tesla, Nvidia, Best Buy. Tons of names for the week ahead. Now, what I want to do, I didn't mention these on my watch list because I didn't want to make it too long, but there is a couple swings I'm watching, right? First thing I want to watch here is, what the hell? What is going on here? Where is on my watch list? Hello? Hello? Am I tripping? I have to go down here, I guess. Let me see. Oh, here we go. Found it. Alright, here we go. Wendy's. Right? Wendy's. I'm not trolling either. I'm not trolling, I promise. As you guys can see here, right? Wendy's just held this massive demand on the monthly at 15.75. Right? We got a beautiful double bottom here. If we go down to the daily, we're starting to build very nice here in this nice little triangle, right? Nice little rising volume on Friday after a nice push, building perfect into the top of this triangle here. We're getting to the point on Wendy's where there's nowhere left to go, right? We're consolidating into this nose here, and it's going to provide a massive breakout, right? It's a beautiful chart that I really like, and it's very small account friendly. So what I would watch here on Wendy's is if we can get above 17.15, right? This is the level to watch here, 17.15. I mostly put this on my watch for smaller accounts because I know a lot of you guys have smaller accounts, and I would even take this with you guys, right? If we can get above 17.15, break the top of this trend line resistance, get above 17.15, that would then permit a swing entry with a stop below 17, and we could target these recent highs at 18.45. This is a beautiful chart if that criteria is met, right? Looks very, very good. Very, very good. See what else we got here. United Airlines. This is one I wanted to talk about too. This is a beautiful chart, right? Friday just broke this nice little downtrend, reclaimed this massive structure here at 43.50. United Airlines, in my opinion, is a good buy, right? Good swing, right? Long as we're above this 43.50, I think this is valid for a swing entry, right? So let's say, for example, we open at like 45 and we get a dip back into this 43.50. That's where we can enter a swing position with a stop back below 43. So I'll be risking about 50 cents here for a move back to this 48, which is about a $5 move. So that'll be a 10-hour swing there. Well, about an 8-hour swing. This is a beautiful chart. As long as UAL remains above 43.50, our stop would be below 43. This is a beautiful trade for a very valid reason. We just broke this downtrend on the daily, reclaimed this massive structure here. I think UAL can catch some nice momentum as long as we retain that 43.50. So make sure you guys keep this on watch. I think we can trade back to that 50 level at some point. So this is a very, very nice chart. Keep it on watch for the week ahead. Next, yeah, I know, I'm covering names that I don't usually talk about. BA, right? This is a very, very nice chart. Just from a chart perspective, I hate BA with a passion. I hate trading BA with a passion. But from a chart standpoint, this is beautiful, right? As you guys can see here, we just pushed down into this massive demand, formed a nice double bottom. Now we're forming this nice little consolidation above this hourly structure reclaim. So if you guys notice here, this was a massive structure that is now holding as support, consolidating into this nice little downtrend trend line resistance here. If BA can get above 174, really 177, I think this can go parabolic back into 185 plus. So this is a name I really want to keep on watch. I think it's even worthy of a swing with a stop loss back below 170. So long as BA is above this 170 level, I think it's worthy of entering a swing with a stop below 170, right? So UAL, swing worthy, long as it's above 43.50, target that 50 psychological level. BA, I think, is worthy of a swing as long as we're above 170, target that 185 level. This looks very good, right? You guys can see we've got that beautiful daily double bottom here, forming this nice little triangle after holding this hourly structure at 70. Beautiful chart, right? Beautiful chart. So definitely keep this on watch. And yeah, man, that's what I'm watching for the week ahead. In terms of swings, day trades. Let's see what else we got here. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Coin, I actually do want to keep on watch as well. We're approaching this long-term trendline support. Nice relative weakness on Friday. So I think this could be a good short watch if crypto gets weak. Watch that 187.50 for a potential rejection or below 177.50, right? As you guys can see, there's a massive level here at 177.50. If we can get that second day continuation below 177.50, I think this opens up the chart for a move down into 160. Same thing with that 187.50 level. It's a big inflection point for a potential rejection. Meta, building very nice, forming a little drop base here, as you guys can see. I think there could be some nice value in Meta. Got a nice little drop base here. If Meta gets back above 527, I think there's nice squeeze risk here, at least back into 530, maybe even 540. So keep eyes on that 527 level on Meta. If we get above it, that's where we can long those pullbacks for a move back into 540. Downside, we've been watching this level for a while. 510 on Meta should trigger an immediate move down into 500. So keep that 510 level on Meta for shorts and above 527 for a long position back into 540. This is one of my top watches if we can break this base here. AMD is very similar. I want to keep this on watch as well. Nice setup, just like Amazon and Tesla. Clean structure here at 149.50. If AMD can reclaim that 149.50, I think this can squeeze back into 152 plus fairly easy. So keep that on watch. On the flip side, if AMD gets weak below this 145 level, I think we can see nice downside back into 140, 137.50. So regardless of the fact, I think AMD are great watches if they can get weak or strong against the overall market. So these are two nice watches, specifically AMD above 149.50 or below 145. If it breaks either one of the sides of this base, I think this can be a very nice setup for the week ahead for sure. And I'm not a fan of this TradingView update at all. So whoever works at TradingView, I'm a paid partner. So can you guys take my constructive criticism and revert my account back to normal? Thank you. Nah, I'm just kidding, man. I don't mind it. I'll get used to it. But yeah, man, that's what I'm watching for the week ahead. We've covered an absolute ton, guys. Let's go ahead and get into the giveaway for the night. Yeah, man, I'm giving away $1,000 cash immediately, not waiting. You don't have to do anything for it. You don't have to do nothing. Right? All you got to do is be tuned into the live. All you got to do, that's it, right? That's it. $1,000. I don't know if I'm going to do 10 people or 4 people. I don't want to do 10 people because it's going to take a lot of time. I'll probably do 4 people. $250 to 4 people. Let's fucking get it, man. Again, man, appreciate every single one of you guys for taking time out of your Sunday to come kick it. Monday, excuse me, caught myself. Seriously, appreciate every single one of you guys for taking time out of your Monday to come kick it. It's very appreciated. Hope you guys learned something from tonight's live. Hope you guys win something from tonight's live. And I hope you guys have a great trading week ahead. And yeah, man, let's get it. Dom, are you here? Are you here? Are you here? Where are you at, brother? Let's go ahead and pull this thing up. Let's get this thing going. We're going to do 4 people. 4 people, $250 each. And yeah, man, let's get it. Let's see here. So make sure everybody's eligible. It's going to be a keyword. I'm not sure yet. If you're subscribed to the channel, you're 3 times more likely to win. If you're a regular, you're 4 times more likely to win. So I feel like that's fair. We're going to run it like that. Dom's here. Just going to be 4 winners, $250 each. Good luck, everybody. Thank you guys for taking time to come kick it with me tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed something. And yeah, man. Keyword is going to be keyword. First one is going to be, got to keep it OG. Gotta go with turbo. Gotta go with turbo. I'm gonna give everybody about 30 seconds to get joined in here. Starting now. Let's get it. All you gotta do is type turbo in the chat one time. That's it. Alrighty, everybody. Make sure everybody's good to go. Keyword, bada bing. There's 268 eligible people. First winner for $250 is the wrong foot. Where you at? Channel activity. Unfortunately, you slept through the cracks here. You are, let me see. I hate to be like this, man, but I'm going to show everybody just for transparency. You've only attended one live, right? So I don't know why it let you win. You shouldn't have one. I'll still give you something just because obviously there's a glitch in the system. But yeah, I mean, you've attended one live. That wasn't the criteria. So I will obviously still give you something just because your name popped up. But yeah, so here we are. You've only attended one live, which thank you for attending. This is your first one. This is your first live. This is your first live. I appreciate you for joining. Welcome. I'm obviously still going to give you money, but yeah, you're not a regular yet. Hopefully you become a regular, but as of now, yeah, regulars are 4 times more likely to win. That is not a regular. Why did he win? It's crazy. Alright, we're gonna re-roll it. Let's get it. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce it, but congratulations. Congratulations. Please type in the chat as soon as possible. So we could see how many lives you got. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Deliwa wholeness. You got 15 seconds. Where you at? We're gonna keep it moving. Got 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Okay, there you go. Here. All right, let's see where we're at. Perfect. This is a good winner. Wow, you've attended a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. At least 15, 20. Thank you for all your support. That is a very good winner. That is our first winner, guys. $250. Let's get it. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and switch up the keyword and run it back. Let's see here. Next word is going to be... Yeah, it's a big delay. I'm trying to compensate for it by giving it a little bit longer. Yep, 4 people will win $250. Told you guys I was giving away $1,000 when my backup account hit 1,000. It hit 1,000. I'm a man of my word as always. And you know, I just gotta state this as well. I've been giving away for 4 years straight. Right? I make nowhere near as much as some of these guys that own Discords making $500,000, $6, $7, $1 million a month, right? I probably make a fraction of that, right? 6 figures a month for sure. But you know, at the end of the day, I do it because I want to, right? You guys don't see me post on social media all the time saying, "Oh, I gave away this tonight. I gave away that tonight." I do it because I want to, right? I genuinely enjoy it. Right? It's what I want to do. I wish someone would have done it for me in terms of giving free game or doing giveaways or making it and incentivizing people to learn, get better, earn, right? That's my goal, right? That's my goal, right? I've given away countless mentorships, trading setups, 5K on my main Instagram. I gave away 5K, 10K. I gave away 10K. I've given insane amount of money, right? We're probably close to 50, 60, 70, maybe 80K total, right? It's insane, right? But bottom line is I do this for you guys. So if you could just subscribe, follow, that's all that matters to me, right? Help me in the algorithm, keep it pushing. But yeah, man. Again, I appreciate every single one of you guys. I'm the chosen one, man. That's it. I'm the chosen one. Keyword's gonna be chosen. Chosen. I was chosen. Give out free game, and just be the best version of myself 24/7. That's what I'll do every day. Show up, show out, and get it done. One winner so far, Deliwa Wholeness. Got 3 more to go. I'm gonna give it 30 seconds and we'll go ahead and rock out. Alrighty. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Channel members 3 times more likely. Regulars 4. Keyword chosen. Keyword. Everybody's good to go. Good luck, everybody. Steven Ayodel. Ayodel. Steven Ayodel. Steven Ayodel. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? You got 30 seconds to claim it. Let's go. I know there's a delay, so just setting a timer now. The wrong foot. You didn't win fair and square because obviously you didn't listen. Right? You didn't listen to the rules. You did not win fair and square. Rules are rules, my man. If I let you win, I would have to go back and give everybody else who got picked and didn't follow the rules. Right? That's the thing. I literally told you I was going to give you money. If you continue to be a dickhead, I'm not going to give you anything. That's just facts. So if you want to continue to bump your gums, I'm not going to give you anything. Right? These are the rules, right? This is what yours should have looked like in order to win, right? Multiple lives, a regular. You weren't a regular. It's your first time. I'm very appreciative. I thank you for your time. I hope you learned something from this live. I even said I was going to give you money regardless, right? But yet you try to be funny, right? I don't get that. Anyway, congratulations, Steven. Our second $250 winner. Let's get on to the third. All right, next one. Let's get it. Continue growth. Don't even give it time. This was their first live. I'm very appreciative that they're even taking time to come hang out. Anybody who's here, I appreciate everybody. But rules are rules. I can't let him slide or her slide and then everybody else pop up. That's not fair. No, it's not fair. You gotta have discipline, man. Discipline. And for me to even say, hey, even though that you didn't meet the criteria, I'm still willing to give you something. And then you say that is wild. Anyway, 2025. It's gonna be a very big year. So let's go ahead and use that as a keyword. 2025 is gonna be a very big year. Very big year. I can say that very, very confidently. A big year for everyone. Me, you guys, everybody. Everybody. And that's the thing, man. Like, regardless of what's going on in terms of situation, people think I'm going to come on here and talk bad about somebody. I don't have ill bone in my body. Like, when I'm on live and I'm talking shit to, say for example, Peter, I'm talking shit to someone else, it's trolling. I'm having fun with it, right? Like if people got butt hurt because of that, then there's plenty of people around me to say, hey, you know, you're going a little too hard with the trolling. Just calm down, right? There's other ways to go about things, and things were done, right? Regardless of the fact, right? Like, I don't give anybody ill intentions, right? I don't have an ill will towards anyone. I literally wish everyone peace and happiness, right? I wish everybody to be vibrating at the highest version of themselves. I wish everyone to be successful. I wish everybody to have internal happiness, right? Like, you guys see here on these lives, you guys, you know, interact with me a lot. Like, I'm not that type of person, right? I don't have any ill will. Like I said, if I'm trolling or whatever the case may be, that's it, right? I don't give it extra thought. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. Another 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Everything's good. Let's get it. Past virus 214. Past virus 214. Where you at? Where you at? You got 30 seconds. That's the thing, man. I don't know. People just, you know, I guess everybody has a different perspective or wired different ways. Like, even if someone does me wrong, as long as you don't hurt me, my family, or my money, I don't care. You know what I mean? I genuinely don't. Like, even if, you know, it doesn't matter at the end of the day, right? I'm the type of person where I stand on a different, I hold myself and I stand on a different set of morals and principles, right? Like, even if something you did was flawed, if I can look past it, I'm going to look past it, right? If we just don't align to move forward together in any aspect, that's okay. I'm not going to disrespect you. I'm not going to be mean to you. I'm not going to do anything like that. Just stay out of my way. I'm going to stay out of your way, and that's it. But like I said, anybody can call my phone right now. Even if I had, you know, something happen, I'm still going to answer at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Like, that's just how I am. But congratulations to Past Virus. You did make the check. You're good to go. You've attended quite a few lives. I appreciate you for tuning in over the years or months that you've been tuning in. That is our third winner. Got one more here. One more to go. One more to go. Past virus is one before? Oh shit. How long ago? Do you guys remember? That's crazy. Alright, let's run it back. Last one, guys. Let's do the damn thing. Actually, I owe you guys one more from the other one, so we'll do that as well. Alrighty, let's get it. Alright, last one. Let's see. Within the last month? Damn. Congratulations, Past Virus. I need your luck, man. Alright, last keyword is tippy top. All together. Let's get it. Last one. $250 to 4 people. So far, we already got 3 winners. Congratulations to Delaware Honus, Stephen A. Odell, Past Virus 214. It's the last one. And yeah, man, again, appreciate every single one of you guys for your time on this beautiful Monday evening. And yeah, man, manifesting a bright green week for everyone. I'm excited for what the future holds. And yeah, man, I'll drop more details on the live trading stuff sometime this week. I'm going to live trade every single day for free with everyone with the small account. I'm going to start with 5K, wherever I'm at the end of the month. Hopefully you guys are at something similar in terms of account growth, and I'll be very, very happy. And that's my goal, man. Everything can be recorded, everything can be live, and we're going to have a good time with it. But, alrighty, here we go. Give it 10 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everybody. Bing bong. Tupac. Hey, let's go. Tupac, Tupac, Tupac. What a name, what a name, what a name. I guess you can say Tupac's back, huh? Tupac is back. I appreciate that, Dylan Hemingway. That means a lot, man. Seriously. It does mean a lot. William, Carlito, they're posted in the recording section. I post every single day that we live trade. Tupac, where you at, man? Here? Oh shit, did I miss it? Yeah, I missed it. See how many lives. You barely met the cut, man. You barely met it. But you're good to go. You're good to go. Congratulations to Tupac, man. I'm pretty sure you don't need the money, but a win is a win. A win is a win. A win is a win. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night here. I'll hang out for a couple more seconds. If anybody's got any last minute questions, concerns, anything it may be, feel free to ask away. Congratulations again to the 4 winners. $250 coming your way. $1,000 given away. You guys know the vibes, man. We're gonna have a great week ahead. Yeah, man. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Demetrius, quick question for you. What is your Discord name? Let me see. All right, there we go. Boom. Steven Ayodel. Check the pin message. All you gotta do is DM Dom on Discord and you're good to go. Of course, man. Of course, of course. Devon Caldwell. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 lives. That's dope, man. Appreciate you. The Google Drive is down right now. I'm reorganizing and switching some things around. It'll be back up soon. Did you see, Demetrius? I think you already accepted the link from a different account. It says something about Ashley Lovey. Like you're already in. That's the thing. It's showing you that you're already in. You got the email and then you click the email with the link. D Wavy, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 26, 27, 28, 29. Yeah, you've got the most I've seen, 29. What do you mean, what about my old Instagram? My old Instagram, or my main one? My main one should be good to go. Working on getting everything back to normal right now. Obviously, I gotta just deal with what I got, but yeah, man. Good to go. Good to go, good to go. But yeah, man, I hope you guys have a great night. See majority of you guys tomorrow for live trading. And yeah, man, there is... Hold on, let me not say something that's not true. There is... Nope. No, yeah, there is. There is 2 spots still for the mentorship if anybody is interested. Like I said, I'm probably not going to post about it anymore. If they get filled, they get filled. If they don't, they don't. Yeah, man. That's that. That's that. If you guys, there's 2 spots right there, so you guys can just click that. You'll be good to go. But yeah, man. Hope you guys have a great night. I'll see majority of you guys tomorrow. And yeah, man. Manifesting a bright green week for everyone. Try to change it. Demetrius, let me see what I can do because it's hard. That's on their end, not my end. But I'll do my best. All right. I'll do my best. I'll get back into it. And yeah, man. Hope you guys have a great night. Again, thank you everybody for tuning in. I will see you guys bright and early tomorrow. Peace, everybody. Y'all have a great night, all right?